Hello, Kim Kardashian. How you doing? It's your Mickey Dwyer. Satan guy. I was just looking at your post. What the hell is it? I was looking at it. Yeah, here it is. Uh, you got some pictures here. You on the beach? Okay, you got some. You giving a kiss to somebody? Got big glasses on. And it says, "This is what equality looks like," says CBB winner Courtnev Act. Courtnev Act. Equality looks like. Courtnev Act. Well, you look great, Kim. I mean, you're married to Kanye, I believe, so you got kids with him. I'm not. But like I said, I look at you as, you're a mentor to me. And, I don't know what. It seems like it's a lot of rivalries, out there. I don't know who represents what. I'm sure, as we're all angels, stars. I'm not a star, but I'm town bum star. I got to be the town bum star, and you got to be the big fancy star. You know? So I don't know. Well, I don't know exactly what you represent in totality, as far as what races go and all that. I believe that most of them are on my, are willing to help me out, but they can't get in. And the ones that are in are held hostage. You can't come here. Otherwise, you already would have come here. But they can go to Nashville for some reason. They can't come here. I don't know. Well, I guess it's your prerogative. Do whatever you want. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't put it like that. I don't like to have it so low. Like you look up my nose and shit. I don't know how to hook up the system. Yeah. Mama, mama. Oh shit, what do I do? I was already following you. Well, Kim, so you, well, let's say you are Imhotep and or bury you under the step, Imhotep. So let's say you're her, or him, because I believe I lived as women and men, so you could live as one life, you're a woman, and then you're a man, or, you know, or your polarity is anatomically correct, or what, you know, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be, um, well, you seem really smart to me, like, you know, you know a lot of stuff. That's how it seems to me. You know, that you're pretty, I put up here, you're pretty smart, you know a lot of stuff. You know. I mean, 2 years old, you know, you're in the 2 years old, you're in the garden doing pictographs. I mean, as soon as you kids are, you know, you kids that are in some kind of family that is not trying to fucking murder you and fucking steal all your money, then they'll treat you right and teach you stuff. You know, nobody taught me jack shit. You know, except for the stars. What you taught me? That's it. And spirits, you know. My spiritual benefactors and spirit guides, and I got a lot of information from dreams. I got a lot of information from my dreams. Other than that, you know, it's not. There's no one I can ask any questions. There's nobody I can ask any questions to. Who? It's school people are not interested in talking to me. Police don't want to talk to me. Nobody wants to talk to me. The only people that talk to me are poor people like me that can't do shit for me anyway. This is all I can do. What I'm doing right now. That's all I can do. There's nothing I can do. They took all my money, stole all my money. They destroyed my life, extorted my pay from every job I ever had, destroyed all my cars on purpose, paid some crackhead to run into them. Then, they were in collusion with the fucking confidential informants in the park. Because my father knew where I parked that day. When I took him to play golf, he knew where I parked the truck. So how the fuck would he know? Well, they could have hypnotized him and drove him by there. She even said, "There goes your father." Like, my father, he's playing golf. No, he's not. He's right in that truck. Like, where? You know, she's not going to point him out. You know, she just wanted to throw it in my face. With the dentist that fucking said he's going to shoot me if I interrogate him. He said, we're going to do, I said, well, how if I'm playing golf? He said, we're going to do more than play golf. You know, obviously going into some fucking orgy freak show in there, obviously. I'm like, why? What are you going to do? If I told you I'd have to kill you. I'm like, what? He says, yeah, I got a gun. I'll shoot you. I got a gun. I'll show you. I'm like, I knew he was a gang stalker because they used to shoot at me when I used to go over there when they used to play football in Bolton at the field. the gang stalkers were in there. I walked into there once and they were playing doctor on somebody and they threw me out and then they were shooting at me. I was a little kid. They shot at me all my life. Guns that don't make any noise. Who are you going to tell? The police are on the same team. Well, why you bother telling them for? What are they going to do? Nothing. Maybe kill you. I mean, like they killed me in Glastonbury. So, well, Kim, you made the post, okay? You knew I would pick it apart. You knew I was going to say something. Most likely it's not on your property. It's maybe Hotel California. I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet, but the place would be in the property and the buildings may be in the shape of a skull. I believe. It may overlap with Golgotha, where the old Golgotha was. That's maybe where it may overlap. You know. If you're Imhotep, then you bury you under the step. You know. That pyramid, the step pyramid of Saqqara, is a pyramid built on top of another pyramid. The building there is the same as the Cove Stamp, the Rock of the Cove Stamp in Iona. You go through that building, go through a fucking Stargate, whatever the fuck is in there, and then come out in Iona. Or you're going to come out in by the Jordan River in Israel. Or wherever else you're going to come out. But those two places you might come out. You know. So that means, this is what that means, that you made that post with confidence. And you didn't make the post. They made you make the post. And you didn't probably do anything at all whatsoever. Except be a hostage, pretty much. You know. It's my fault you're a hostage because I'm not there to protect you, and I'm not there because they stole all my money and they made sure that I would never get there. You know. They took anyone in my life that was capable to help me out of my life. They killed them. They sent them far away. All my family moved far, far away because they're all gang stalkers, and they knew the day would come when I want to interrogate them. They want to be far, far away where I can't interrogate them. Every time I get a car, they pay a crackhead to crash into it and destroy it. So I'm always walking, taking a bus, hitchhiking, whatever. Okay, so you made the post. The post told me a lot, you know. Basically, I identified you as Imhotep. It related to scripture where at the bottom of the step is the foundation, you know, and I'm buried under there. My body. You go under that step, you dig up that step, and you might find a body with a hole in the skull when they shot me in Glastonbury. And that would prove that I rose from the dead. Because the DNA would be the same as mine. You know. And that's not the only proof. Anybody who works at a news station, who knows how to make holographs, has a reader that they could put on me, and they would read my chromosomes or whatever, and they would see all the signatures. So that's another way to prove that I'm official. Plus there's 4 6s under my eye, plus, whatever. Sure, there's other markings too. I got other markings, birthmarks arranged in the form of constellations, shit like that. So, anyone who could have helped me was taken out of my life or murdered. Any money or any kind of financial help I could get was taken away. Still taken away. And these people are making a feeble attempt, to pay me back. I mean, they stole $6 million and they give me $200, $300 a month, whatever. That's, a pitiful attempt. Pitiful. So you're not really trying to pay me back. You're just, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. But it's not really helping me. It's still not enough money for me to survive. Barely. Unless I want to fucking live like, eat water, drink water, and eat rice. Or oodles and noodles, live on oodles and noodles. I don't want to buy rags. I'm not interested in buying more rags. I'll wear these clothes, these shitty fucked up clothes, until they fucking disintegrate. I'm not interested in wearing more rags. I want clothes, not rags. I should be wearing the nicest clothes of anyone in the fucking world. I should have more jewelry than anyone in the world. I should have a harem of 100 naked women at all times. I've had it before. I only meet people that either they're a gang stalker and they're not scared of sex, or I meet people that are regular people and they're terrified of sex. I mean, if you're gonna have sex with somebody, you gotta have a nice car, you gotta have nice clothes, you gotta have this, you gotta have that, you gotta have a giant dick, you gotta have this, you gotta have that, or no one's gonna fuck you. No one's gonna fuck you. No one's even gonna talk to you. So, well, if you are my soulmate, or you're the moon and I'm the sun, or, well, basically, you're the apple of my, Kim, you would be the apple of my eye, because if you're the moon, then you're the little part of the eyeball, and I'm the big part, I'm Anubis. And the matrix is formulated in a golden wolf eye, which is Anubis. So that means that I'm the eye. Electric eye. Electric eye in the sky. Soul eye. My mother had the most beautiful Polish maid, absolutely gorgeous. She never fucked me one time. Never sucked my dick, never did nothing. All the times I was alone in the house with her, she never did shit. Nothing, barely talked to me. If I was a gang stalker, she would have been fucking me every time. If I was a gang stalker, I go to Curie Counseling, they'd be fucking me every time I go there. I go to the doctors, they'd be jacking me, everything. But since I'm not a gang stalker, I get treated like garbage. I'm doing nothing. I thought I was stupid, like everything's all, like I'm a retard, It's like, anyone who's not a gang stalker is like terrified of sex. And they're terrified of the opposite sex. They're terrified of, just terrified. They appear terrified.